Well, many of us would love to create great crafts and projects for our homes, but we don't have the tools or the knowledge to do it. The Makers Market in Bradenton makes it so easy for everybody. And today's owners, Jen Bade and Jenny Gunter, brought us a candlestick project. Welcome, ladies.
Thank
Champions,
you.
I should say. You won a national award. Tell us about that.
We did. We've been working with a mentor from SCORE. They help small businesses get started. It's a nonprofit. We've been working with them since before we started, and there's a competition that they do every year, and we happen to be one of 102 national winners, and we're eligible for one of the 3 grand prizes.
Wonderful. Awesome. Tell us about Makers Market.
We do DIY workshops, so we have everything. We do classes. You can come. Everything's made by my dad. He's a master carpenter. You come. You can do any project that you want. Most nights, we do have special projects, which are bigger projects that we have during the week. But you can make anything you want, from wood signs to serving trays to blanket ladders.
And you have all the tools and the stuff and the paint and the mess.
Because I am seeing chair legs over there, which I don't have lying around at home. What are we going to do with those?
Well, these you can pick up at any home improvement store, and they're furniture legs. You get them in the lumber department, and then these are terracotta saucers, like pot saucers.
Oh, to put under your plants.
To put under your plants. And we're going to show you how to make something that you can do at home that's really easy. A trio of candlestick holders like this one that'll cost you $25.
Okay, so this is our final aspiration.
Yes.
All right.
So you first start out by buying 3 different sizes of table legs.
Okay.
If you have different types of banister legs or anything like that, you can cut them in half and even use that, so it'll be less expensive.
All right, I see Les has a tool. What's he going to do with that?
This is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The first thing you want to do, it comes with screws, obviously, so you can interchange these in your furniture. But you want to remove, you just take a pair of pliers. They're really easy to make.
Before you do that, I have a loose tooth.
Yeah. Well, that's funny, Rita, because Jenny and I used to be a dental assistants.
This is how it all started.
Before stay-at-home mom life, we were dental assistants. So the first.
You got any laughing gas?
No, I don't. Not with me today.
I could use some. I'm a comedian.
Yes. So you'll take the screws out first, and then you'll take the terracotta pot bottoms, and you want to glue these to the table legs, but not just any glue. We tried E6000. That was one of the recommendations from Pinterest. E6000. That takes really long to dry. It'll come apart before you get started. This is what works the best. It's a 2-part epoxy resin, and you have to mix it together. It smells like perm.
Oh.
So if you're from the 80s, you know what that smells like.
I absolutely do.
So you have to put out a bunch here. You'll probably need a whole tube of this to be able to make 1 pair of candlesticks, or 1 trio of candlesticks.
Okay.
So we did a lot of mixing and dental assisting.
Oh, you're so good. You are good.
Yeah, so you mix that together.
That would be really bad
And it
if
smells-
you
yes.
got confused and put that in one of those forms you put in people's
Yes, you don't want to do that. That would be
And then
bad.
it couldn't come out.
That does smell like that old beauty shop that your
does.
mother used to go to when you were a kid and you hated it.
Yes.
And we're back to my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
The screw has been removed.
Yay.
Good job.
Successfully.
Les'
Rita,
screw is loose.
So you just take that. You want to
dispose
put
the screw.
You want to put the epoxy resin on the bottom here. That works best instead of putting it on here.
Okay.
Load it up. Put that on there. Take your next one. Load it up on the top.
How long does it have to dry?
This sets in it's ready to go in like about 5 minutes.
Oh, great.
But if you want it to be permanent, you should probably
Not in the middle.
wait.
Not in the middle.
Yeah, you
Okay,
should
in the
probably
middle.
wait. Yes, in the middle.
OCD.
Yes.
You're not going to let that slide.
So you want to do that to all 3, and
Okay.
then you can wait overnight, or what we did. We do Facebook Live every Monday, and what we did, because we did this as a project, is that we painted everything first and then glued it together.
Oh, that's a
And
good
that saves
idea.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
that
I
makes
like
sense.
for it not to be permanent.
Yeah.
I like it because
You want it to come apart.
Well,
You move
and
a
you
lot.
don't know when it's going to come apart, at a party or whatever. So we make bets.
Yeah, to
You
see how
know,
long it
when
lasts.
and who, and
Or you might
someone
wanna
will
make a
be
chair.
embarrassed, and that's just more fun at our house.
Well, yeah, in case you ever want to make a a chair, like Linda said, you can take it apart and use it for other things.
Nice. Nice.
So Jenny's going to show you what you do
Yes.
with the painting
If
part.
you want some
Oh, I love
gloves,
to
so we
paint.
have gloves.
Okay.
So this is chalk paint, and you can use any chalk paint. It doesn't matter as far as the brand.
I need gloves.
Okay, let's move
Well,
her.
I
Should we move
would.
her onto here?
So we've painted the first coat, so you can see. In order
Okay.
to get the finished of the distressed look,
Okay,
we
only
do two
one
colors.
hand needs a glove.
So if I want
Probably.
this to look kind of old,
Yes.
you can do one coat on the bottom,
Yes.
and then you put another coat on top.
So you pick the color. The base color is the color that you want peeking through. So
Okay.
that's why we did the turquoise for the base
Yeah,
coat.
I can see it peeking through right in there.
And then
Okay.
you'll just put the gray on over top on the whole
This?
thing.
Okay.
So I have
Oh,
some
you've
for
got
you
it out
here.
there. Good.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Just anywhere?
And just go ahead and start painting.
It's not going to fall apart?
Hopefully not.
And then, and then once that
Only if
dries,
it's at my house.
is that where the sandpaper comes in?
Yes.
Yes,
Once
so
it
you
dries.
can distress it.
Okay, and then how do you do that? Do you
this
just give it a
side.
rub? I know
You
this.
can do it actually on one of the finished ones if you want. We didn't do that step yet, so we were saving it for today.
Oh,
Take the candle
I
off.
did
Okay.
a little bit.
All
So
right.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to leave parts showing. I'm supposed to cover them up.
You can.
Oh, you
It's-
can leave
it's your
something showing if you
preference.
want.
So this was painted but not yet distressed.
Well,
Some of
I
it does
did.
show.
I did very lightly,
Very light,
but
okay,
it just
so-
depends on how much of that color, the base color that you want coming through.
So you just give it a rub.
Oh,
Yes.
this is fun. You can get all of your aggressions out here. Think of your mother-in-law, Rita, and
Thinking of
paint.
it right now.
And you know, chalk paint is very forgiving. It's your first coat. You might have paintbrush lines in it, but that's called your messy coat. It's,
Okay.
You know, the
It's
technical
okay,
term.
right.
I got to
Yeah,
do
so
2 coats?
the first coat was the turquoise, and then you're doing the second coat, which
Oh, I
is the gray.
see.
Yeah,
I
so the
see.
first coat, you don't have to cover the whole thing completely. It doesn't have to be a nice thick coat because
So
you're going
I'm-
to cover it with another color.
And if you get like a paint glob or something, I'm assuming it'll
Just kind
sand
of
right
brush
off.
it. You
or-
can sand it off too.
Okay. Do I need to seal this in any way with a wax or?
I would do a wax. We
polyurethane?
didn't do that yet, but wax, you can just take some furniture wax. You can get Minwax brand, and it doesn't have to be Annie Sloan. It can be any kind of furniture wax. Take it on a rag, rub it in, and then buff it in. And then it'll make it.
I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I have successfully glued the 2 larger table legs onto the pot bottom.
And as a reward, I'm giving you this screw.
Thank you. It's always nice to get a screw as a reward.
You can have a trophy
I
made
knew
out
that
of
was
it.
coming.
Oh,
Yes, you walked into that.
Yeah.
You walked into that.
And Makers Market has all kinds of classes, and you can attend those classes or you can do it yourself. Go to DIY Pro and find out when the classes are. You can go to their website for the times and the information.
And that's
This
looking
is-
pretty. Look at how pretty that's looking.
I do. I like the way the green comes
Yeah.
You
through.
guys
I
are
like
doing
that.
great.
It's very
Next,
smooth.
a little
I'm
known
catching a
hair
wicked
trick.
buzz over here.